Hi everyone, this is RadioMan Gaming and I'm RadioMan. I'm back with another SCUM video, and today I'm going to talk about first aid and medicine. This video was requested by a viewer, and I'm more than happy to oblige. As this game keeps getting deeper and more people come on board, the more information out there to help new players, the better. So, feel free to leave any questions or video requests in the comments, and I'll do my best to get the info out there. Okay, let's get to it. I'm at the factory again today, and before I go in to get beat up, let's take a look at some of the first aid supplies we will be using. In my bag are some rags, best carried in bundles of 5. I also have the emergency bandage packs. Just right-click and select the option to take one out. Next are the pressure dressings, tourniquets, and hemostatic dressings. These are more effective than the emergency bandages and rags and are best reserved for serious wounds. Finally, I have some of the different medications you can find on the island. The only ones you need to worry about right now are the aspirin in the red and yellow blisters and the painkillers, which have the blue label. It's good to have these on hand to remove any pain side effects after injury. The vitamins with the light green label are good to find as well. They will give you a small boost to your nutrient values if your diet isn't very balanced. Everything else, like the charcoal and bee pollen pills, have no use yet. They have no nutritional value, and although you can select it from the menu, you don't actually consume these. The amount doesn't go down, and there is nothing in your stomach. I'm sure once they flesh out the metabolism system more with things like food poisoning, etc., these will become valuable, but for now, don't even bother picking them up. Alright, time to go pick a fight. You can see any wounds you may have at the bottom of your health tab on the metabolism screen. Hovering the cursor will show you the blood loss rate as well as the current hit point loss of the wound. You can see the red bar getting smaller, which means the C1 wound will heal on its own. To treat it now, just click the wound and a list of all your first aid items will appear at the top of your screen. Click an item and a flashing white border will begin to appear around the wound. To fully patch the wound, you must completely fill this border, which takes 2 rags or rag strips to do with no medical skill. Then, just click Treat to go through the animation. Successful treatment grants 25 experience points, and the wound is now in the stabilization phase. Avoid strenuous activity to keep from slowing or reversing stabilization. You can reopen your wounds, which will require you to use more bandages. Once the bar fills, you will go into the recovery phase, where you will start to gain back your lost hit points, and once that bar fills, you're all done and ready for more punishment. Now, let's piss off a mech and get some more serious wounds. It appears to have blown a hole through my arm, leaving me with a C4 and a C1 wound. Anything higher than C1 will get worse each time the bar fills up. When a C4 fills all the way, you die, so you will want to prioritize from 4 down. The worse the wound, the more supplies you will need. At no skill, a C4 will take 2 hemostatic dressings or 2 pressure dressings. If all you have are rags or emergency bandages, you will need 5. The tourniquet is the best item on the list, and you will only need 1, even with no skill. Keep in mind, speed is a factor, and even with a well-stocked kit, there is a chance you will bleed out before you can finish healing. If you have painkillers or aspirin, taking these will suppress the pain, removing the limping effect. As the pill digests, you can see the overall intensity and suppression levels by hovering over pain in the symptom list. You can consume another pill and it will double the rate. Once you achieve 100% suppression, you should be able to move as normal. Something else to consider is that the medication is still in your body for a while after it's fully digested. This means that if you have the pills, and are knowingly headed into combat, it is a viable tactic to pre-medicate. You will still limp for a brief moment from the shock of the wound, but will be mobile as soon as the drugs kick in again. Now, let's take a quick look at a character with advanced level healing. With advanced, a C4 wound can now be healed with just 2 rags or bandages. So, it might be a good idea to have one squad mate take advanced healing and hang out in the back and be the medic, which leads me into the final point of this video, healing your teammates. Alright, I'm here with my buddy Snake, who so kindly volunteered. Give everybody a wave. Awesome, awesome. I'm just going to pop him in the leg, and I'll show you guys how to patch up your teammates. Right, all you do is just come... Just press and hold F on your teammate, click Treat Patient, and the window will pop up. You can see on his leg he's got a bleeding injury C3. Fill that bar up, treat, and then you just watch the animation. Oh damn, 7% health.
I think you hit my artery.
Yeah, maybe I should have shot you in the lower leg. Oh well. And all good. Here, have some painkillers. A round of applause to Snake for being a good sport. And that concludes your SCUM First Aid course. Hopefully the new players watching all learn something, and there will be a little less blood getting spilled on the island along with the sweat and tears. Before you go, please hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to catch my future content. A big thank you to everyone who already have. Your continuing support and kind comments mean the world to me. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Until next time, this is RadioMan signing off.
RadioMan!